that. Good morning,
Yeah,
YouTube. What's going on, everybody? Hello, hello, and welcome. Bullish Bears Kevin here, doing some trading with you guys. Happy Friday, Friday the 13th. Get your scare on. It's October. That's pretty cool. Hope you guys are ready for some good trades today. Sort of a cup and handle, an inverse cup and handle. So we had a cup, inverse cup, then we started to come back up. And oh no, cup and handles go up. Yep, nope, never mind. Trying to look for a price action there. Double bottom at least in this demand zone. So definitely looking for strength in that. So I'm going to be looking for strength in equities. And if equities remain strong, then most likely this short ES play might not play out. Because if equities are too strong and we're going higher, ES is most likely going to feel the effect of that as well. But I like to make my trade plans for both sides. That way, if it goes either direction, I am prepared. Still just looking for a NASDAQ setup right now. Really not seeing any new demand or supply. Just had this strong move over here. Really do want to mark the zone out though. So I'm going to go from here to about here. And now guys, you guys know this is not the daily zone. The daily zone ends up here. This is just an area I've seen hold as resistance, 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 broke it, support. So just a bit of a strong area I'm going to be looking out for, especially because we don't really have much supply until all the way up here, which at that point is just too far, too far. It's very far up. If we break this without a problem, I might look for a retest of that level to go higher. So I might look for, let's see, with strength, break up, pull back from that area of interest, a retest of this zone, and target that 30-minute demand supply zone up there. And when you would take that trade, you would take the long somewhere in here, stop loss at the swing low or at the bottom of that zone, so you could have a really tight stop and have a really big reward. Looking at about a 6-1 on that. If, however, we hold below this key level, right, we just grab liquidity because we went over pre-market highs, might look for something more like a push back lower, a lower high to form, and then a push into this area of interest, maybe to this key level too. So it's another setup I'm looking for.
I was looking at your inverse cup and handle theory on SPY, and actually it does show up pretty nice on SPY. I just posted it in the chat there.
Nice.
The support line, though, is right at that 435 pivot, though, so it may not go that far. If it does break that 435, we could go to 434.50 real quick on a breakout for that.
Cool. Alright, so those are a few setups I'm looking for. I'm going to share that. Let's see, watch lists. Actually,
That would,
can
and
I?
the ES
No.
would be like 39.91 or 39.90 in that area for a breakout of inverse cup and handle.
In the picture above, I have 3 setups for us. We got 5 minutes till market opens, guys. Any questions, of course, let me know. YouTube, what is going on, YouTube? Hello, good morning. Happy Friday.
Yeah, Friday the 13th. I threw a
Friday,
picture of
payday
my,
Friday. Let's see if we could end this
yeah,
week off with some bangers, guys. Extra patient today. Good morning, good morning, good morning, morning, guys.
heck yeah.
In this picture above, I have 3 trade setups. Alright. And again, guys, I always create multiple setups because the setups don't always work out. I can't make one setup and be like, all right, this is going to work out. I could create 3 setups around price where I could assume price to be and have setups to be prepared for when price gets to that area. But that's the best way to do it. Have multiple setups, maybe 2 for longs, 2 for shorts, or if we're more in a bullish market, 3 for longs, 1 for a short. But always make sure you do have both sides just in case.
Hey, Kevin, real quick on the NASDAQ, that upper AOI zone that you have, I have a 4-hour supply zone there. and I was just curious if I missed when you put that. If there's a
Uh,
reason why you would do that instead of a supply zone
a 4 hour where?
in the in that upper AOI zone.
Right here?
Yeah.
I don't like that one because this candle had like a really, really high wick and like broke it already. If it wasn't already broken, I would say yeah for sure. But this is the top of that. This is the top of where that 4 hour would be. We broke it like one, two, three, 4 times. I'm not a fan of that because it was broken like that already.
Okay. Thanks a lot. So that AOI comes from further back.
Yeah, that AOI, I think that's been there for a little bit. Yeah, so we have. It was created here from a 4 hour supply zone that worked out one, two, 3 times, and look how strong those sell offs were. Then it held up as a support, 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 then again resistance, resistance, and here we are with it's having a bunch of resistance again. So it's always good to make sure when you're creating a zone into an area of interest, you're not just doing it with any and every zone. You want to make sure it's a valid zone that has history. The market remembers, guys. The market knows.
All right, there's your handle.
AMD with the sell-off pre-market right now.
And sometimes I feel like it holds a grudge.
That's right. It
Right.
certainly does. This is a 15-minute? I sort of like this 15-minute right here. If we close above this key level on NASDAQ, I like this 15-minute to go long and target that daily key level over there. How much time do we have left? We got 2 minutes till market opens. Yeah, I'm going to get ready to take that trade. Could even take the long here, stop loss right here, and see if we pop at the open. That would be a quick, strong play. But I'm going to stay patient on this. Where we at? Where we at? Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. I do think that trade might play out though.
$50.
All right, trade plans are up, charts are up. Couldn't do much of a good trade plan right now because I'm talking and charting and getting ready to open, getting ready for the market.
That's funny how that happens, right? Like some days we can walk and chew gum, some days we can't.
That's right. And guys, a big part of my trading is the VIX. VIX is at a key level. Looks like it might want to bounce from this key level. So let's see what ES and NQ are going to do. Let's see. Market opens, 2 seconds. We're gonna get that pop.
Bang.
We're getting that pop. Oh, going everywhere. Well, I like that
Bang.
pop on ES right there. Makes me want to
Oh,
take NASDAQ. There we go. There we go, guys. There we go.
Smoke.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about. It's too easy on that? It's too easy? I'm gonna get out right there. That was a quick scalp. I just took that long on that scalp, but that was good. I thought we were gonna pop. I don't know if we might continue though. Apple with a gap up, Microsoft with a gap and go to. Yeah, we might continue here. I'm not going to take any long positions up here though because now we are a little extended. But I'm gonna let this candle close, see what the next candle brings. The next candle is either going to bring continuation if we do close up here, or this might be the liquidity grab before we want to go short. Everybody chasing these longs. Meanwhile, now Apple and Microsoft have a gap to fill on the daily. So let's see. Let's let that close. AMD with a strong sell-off too, though, so be careful with that. Nvidia with some selling pressure, same with Tesla and Meta.
I'm expecting a pullback to 43.98 here. It's almost there. There we go. Bam.
Nice. See that? That's why I always say never chase. Never chase. If we got long up here, imagine that pullback 20 points on us on NASDAQ would not have been good. Plus, we have ES at this key level up here that I marked.
Sure, missed my limit order. It'll tap it one more time. There it goes. Bink. I'll take it.
Look at that. Huge. Huge. It's also why I was out so quick, because this is the first 5 minute of the market open, and I know that that thing could be very, very choppy. So if you're able to get in a good trade, take some profit in the first, like, I'd say the first 15 minutes, because those really are the, like, highest volatility. It can be at least, right? Sometimes we're, like, dead in the morning, so it all depends. That might have just been the pullback before we go back up. That's why I always say too, if we missed our entry before this candle opened, then we have to stay patient till this candle closes, because we don't want to be going short down here if it's just going to continue and close up here. We don't want to be going long up here if it's going to wick back down and go short down here. We just stay patient, let this candle close, and we'll get a good trade. I do like I did like the 15 minute for rally-based rally, but it just crashed through that, so not anymore. ES is a bit stronger than NQ at the moment. What's a 30 minute looking like? It's alright. 5 minute back to the 5.
That was a nice little 3-pointer.
So if we do close down over here, guys, I'm going to look for a short setup. Let's see, like right there. Stop at the lows. At the highs, my apologies. And target first might be like VWAP, make it a 2-to-1. Second might be this area of interest, almost a 3-to-1. So really going to be looking for a green closed, small green body, long upper wick, trap those buyers. We do have Microsoft rejecting an area of interest and key level right now. Apple also met with some selling pressure up here. That might have been a 15-minute supply zone on Apple. 30. Almost 1 hour. Yeah, rejected a 1 hour supply zone on Apple. So that's why I would be really, really big on making sure I charted my equities too, because they might give us a clue that we might not see on ES and NQ. Like, Apple might be at supply, but NQ's not at supply. It's just like sort of rejecting in the middle. But if we knew Apple was in supply and going to see rejection, then maybe also we wouldn't have chased up here. Maybe we would have even shorted up here, knowing that there were a lot of buyers trapped if we rejected. So definitely something to be aware of. What's going on, YouTube? Good morning, good morning. If you guys are doing good today. I'd like ES to close like below over here too. But again, I wanted a small green body on this candle. Then I will take the next candle short. Probably gonna go in a light size. Let's see. Oh, we're not even gonna get that green candle. This thing's just gonna dump. Definitely liking the bears at this point, though, over the bulls. But we do have to see. I want to see where this candle closes. We've got 4 seconds. Yeah, liking the bears at the moment. ES rejecting this key level. NASDAQ too. Sort of want to grab this short, but I don't want to get wicked around. Apple, nice rejection candle. Yeah, I'm going to stay patient on this entry. See if we get some pullback first, but Apple's selling off strong. We might see a strong push lower, especially because of this big wick right here. Come on, wick back up. Wick back up, give me a good entry.
Right on angular support though, because it might go one more leg.
Yeah, I want it to come wick back up one more time, so I get a good entry. Or I want to see if we want to wick back up with strength, then I'm just not going to enter it at all. But bears do look like they're ready to win this.
I got a quick 2-pointer on that last wave, and I'm sitting on it waiting. Or sitting out waiting.
Nice. Apple weak again. Really strong selling pressure on Apple. Sort of makes me want to grab the short on NASDAQ now.
Dang it, I missed my entry.
Yeah, same. Plus, we got ES rejecting this key level too. Maybe we take ES short, stop at the highest target VWAP. What's it doing on the 15-minute? 15 still looks a little bullish though. Look at NASDAQ dropping. It's a nice drop right there.
That's probably right. There, off the 200. Bam.
Nice. See that? Grabbed that liquidity up here and just dumped. I'm waiting though. I'm not gonna chase down here. What happened last time? If we chased up here, we got grabbed. But the selling pressure is very strong right now, coming right to VWAP.
Yeah. 43.94 was a target, a 1-for-1 on the break. Now we're back to 50%. Let's see if we break lower. 43.97 is 50%. There we go.
I want us to pull back and create some type of lower high over here. So I'm gonna be super patient on this. Cause you gotta remember too, people trading options. The market loves grabbing money from options because it will just chop around 0 days. When we chop on 0 days for 0 day options, they lose so much value. So the market doesn't want to go right to our target. The market will want to drop, break structure, come back and retest either the broken structure or create some type of lower high for continuation or higher low for continuation, depending on what direction we're in. And yeah, so we're gonna see how this plays out. I'm looking for a lower high right over here. That's the setup I'm looking for. Staying patient. See that? Again, guys, why we don't chase down here. If anything, we would have wanted to be in this trade already somewhere up here. We did not. We missed our entry. We do not chase down here 30 points away from our original entry. If you guys want to see any charts, definitely let me know. Anybody here trade oil, crude oil? Been thinking of getting into that, but nah.
I've been thinking about going long on paper. Is the way I'm wasting it on this trading.
It's not a waste. If you're paper trading, that is not a waste. You're just learning your strategy before you put it to real work.
Yeah, I'm learning a lot. It's fun.
Hey, as long as you're learning. And if you feel like you're not learning, or there's anything I could do to help, or Jeremy could do to help, definitely reach out. Because I try to be as informative as possible when I'm live streaming, but I know sometimes if the market's chopping, it could sort of get a little, I don't want to say boring, but when the market chops, it's still giving us experience, and we need experience to get better. The more experience, the better off we are. The more we learn every day.
When it chops, watch that 5-second chart. It'll give you the same patterns you're going to trade on any other time frame over and over and over again. That repetition, scalp those on paper, that's going to build you some serious experience. There we go. Breakout, baby.
Look at that. Right off VWAP on that. Nice.
436.20
Nice.
is the next pivot for SPY, and I think it's going to reject it.
I'm thinking, I don't know, I sort of feel like, I don't know, I feel like bears are going to want this. But bulls just came in with some strength. We just grabbed liquidity both directions. Apple with some strength too. Yeah, now bulls want this. Let's see. Let's be patient. Let's see what happens. Oh, we do have ES coming in this 30-minute supply. That was a trade setup I was looking for, guys.
Yeah, we just got a 2-for-1 up. I'd love to see it reject back to 435.80 on SPY. 44.01 would be the target for ES if it fails here.
All right, what do we got? We got a 8-point stop loss on SPY. 8 points. All right, let's see.
Be tight. I'm looking for 0-day credit spreads right now to see if I can get a good break.
Spice says, is taking the course the best way to learn what you do? Does the course teach me what you're doing now? Yeah, definitely. I mean, the course is a great start to understand the basics of what I'm doing, but I would definitely say the live streams hold a little more value just based on, of course, it being live and you being able to gain that experience from it. Apple with some weakness here, really considering a short position on NASDAQ right now because of the selling pressure. But I'm just not taking it yet, guys. I want to stay as disciplined as possible. I want to take only higher probability trades. And right now, this is just wicking up and down. I don't want to be caught up in the chop. But yeah, I definitely recommend if when you sign up for the course, you get access to the Discord as well, and that's where we go live. I go live Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Jeremy, who's the other guy you hear right now, he goes live on Tuesdays and Thursdays. But we do make sure if, like, let's say I needed a day or Jeremy needed a day, we do make sure one of us is always active, so you guys always get a live streamer. Thank you. Bolts are
Got it
bouncing
covered.
off the moving average. Yeah, look at this. Let's see. Apple with that weakness. Microsoft trying to be weak. Would like Microsoft to drop. Again, guys, it's a big sign for me that the market's going to go lower is if Microsoft is dropping. What's Amazon doing right now? Amazon pretty weak, but near an area of interest. So right now we're like sort of in the middle, right? Microsoft's at supply, which is bearish, right? Should be pushing it down. Amazon is at an area of interest where it should be pushing it back up. So it's just, right? Same with Tesla's trying to go back up. Nvidia's trying to go back lower. There's too many conflicts, right? So that's what brings this chop too. Got you. So yeah, again, I'm waiting for this 30-minute supply zone up here. I'm definitely thinking this is going to be the setup we take today. Depending on how market structure wants to play out, right? See that? I'm glad I didn't take those shorts. It's just bouncing around right now. Minute 40 left in this 5-minute. Always good to be aware of how much time we've got left in the candles that we're watching. Look at ES, this rally, basing, and rally. Remember, I said when we were wicking down here, I said, still looking more bullish on the 15. What happened? We got an even stronger push back up. So just waiting. It's trying to be a rounding top right here on NASDAQ. But these two big wicks, buyers keep trying to step in here. Amazon with that weakness, but rejecting that area of interest again. Oh, Microsoft's with some buying pressure. Apple near VWAP, rejecting it, having a tough time. Still looking for this 30-minute up here. Depending on how this candle closes, though, I might take a short position. If it closes as a small green candle, I'll take a short position with the stop loss at the high. So it's going to be like a 16-point stop loss and about a 60-point target if we do go lower. Or we could even use it as a 39-point target to go lower because it's still over a 2-to-1, which is a good risk to reward on that.
Can you explain to me why these wicking candles, you want them to be green to be short?
So I always want inverse, right? So like when we're looking for supply and demand, our supply zones are going to be green zones, our demand zones are going to be red zones. So if I'm looking for that same type of candlestick market structure on the 5-minute, then I'm going to want the same thing on the 5-minute. I'm going to want a green zone for supply, a red zone for demand.
I got short at 44.02.
It looks like it wants to go lower here because look, it just gave us the break right here to VWAP, and then it gave us the retest of this zone. Apple looking pretty weak. Amazon looking pretty weak. I really want to take this short, but it's just such a weird spot right now. I would have rather have shorted up here, but this chop just kept me out of it.
I took it short at 44.02.25.
Nice.
Right on the break. And I'm out.
Yeah, because we're still not at that supply zone on ES. ES has been a bit stronger than NASDAQ recently, right? No divergence, but it has been a bit stronger. A little bit of divergence. This candle and this candle, about like 3 5-minute candles away from each other. ES made this higher low right here. NASDAQ created this lower high right here. Higher low right here. No, I'm sorry. Lower low right here. If I'm looking back at that previous candle. But again, I'm just staying patient on this. I don't like this market structure. It didn't give me a valid entry. Equities are still chopping around. Meta wants to go lower. Apple wants to go lower. Microsoft wants to go higher. So too much inconsistency. Staying patient. Amazon also trying to rally right now. Look at that rally. Look at that strength. Apple, all of them getting some strength right now. See, that's why we don't chase. We have to try to get our entries at some specific point where we're already aware of that level beforehand. I do feel like bulls might want to take over here for a little bit of a run. Again, would like this daily area to be hit to go short. Would like this 30-minute supply zone on ES to go short. Probably going to take ES today. What's the stop loss?
4402 was retracement target.
8 points. 8-point stop loss. Let's see. Alright, we'll see.
Back to 4398 coming up.
Why do you say ES today?
Just because look at where it is in comparison to NQ. NQ might not get to this area of interest, plus I don't have that valid of a supply zone up here for NQ. ES, however, I have this valid 30-minute supply zone. It's already looking choppy and weak today. If we do manage to get up here to go short, that would be a great entry, because then it would also be sweeping this previous high that we made. So people would think we're going bullish because we were quote-unquote breaking structure. But we have this supply zone with all this selling liquidity right above that should help push us back lower. So it'll be a liquidity grab from today's high a day. It'll be a supply zone that already has liquidity in it waiting to be filled. So just waiting on that right now. NQ does not
And it's
present
like
that.
70 points on ES down to that 3 hour too. That's huge.
Is it? No, it's about 30. It's about 30. A little over than 30. Yeah, that would be a really great trade right there on ES.
I need to get new glasses, my God.
Oh, this is about to
Whoa.
break big here. Give it about the close of this 1 minute. It'll give us a signal here.
What is this? 4 to 1? So let's do divide by. Alright. So remember, right, guys? So because I'm preparing for this trade, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the time to see how many contracts I would need to risk X amount of money, and I'm also going to see how many contracts that will equal if this trade does win for me as well. Does you guys not use footprint charts or the DOM? So I'll use the DOM. I have a few charts. I have a few screens, so basically I'll have my equities right here, which is right above my trading view screen. And I also have flexible grid with ES and NQ as well. That'll have like volume, different indicators and stuff, and also time and sales in level 2. That's what I like to use for reading the market and seeing where the volume and liquidity is. Morning, everybody. What's going on, YouTube? See a bunch of y'all just tuned in. Hello, hello. We are waiting for this supply zone up here on ES to see if we could take that puppy short. Could probably go long and target that zone, because that would probably also be an okay risk to reward at the moment. I do think it does look like NASDAQ might want some continuation here too. Same with Apple, looks strong, closed above VWAP.
Attack that pivot one more time. Give us a reject.
Yeah, see how we're chopping around. Gotta remember we've had some really clean price action the past few days. I'm looking back, let's check the 15. Checking all our time frames. Now this 15, this could be a basing right here for a demand zone as well. So I'm going to throw a trend line on that, or a horizontal ray I should say. And just sort of make that a 15. With the question mark, because we didn't really close those following candles yet. .30 has a 30. Again, NQ is definitely weak, so it could be making a supply zone right now, right? Where it's creating some type of doji or basing candle. What's this, the 1 hour? The 1 hour also closes in 8 minutes, which again could be a basing candle. Really looking for ES to come hit this supply zone to enter some short positions. Let's see. It's having trouble getting up there, but that just makes me think that it's probably going to get up there. What is the price of your course? So we got a few what's it called? A few subscriptions you could choose from. We got monthlies, which I believe are 70 right now. Yearlies, which I think is 500, and lifetime, which is just 1,000. So if you do plan on sticking around making some money with us, I'd probably go for a yearly or a lifetime. Cause I think those end up. Did we bring the yearlies down? Is it really still 500? Yeah, I think so. Because monthlies are 70, so if you buy the yearly, you're saving on like 4 months or 5 months or something like that. But you could always try it out, do like a monthly for the first month to test the waters, and then if you like what you're getting, you could stick around with us, buy a yearly.
Yeah, buddy.
Apple with some weakness, Amazon trying to push. Microsoft just had a really strong candle right there. Same with Tesla. Look at the bottom wicks here on Tesla. That was a lot of buying pressure trying to push us higher. Come on, ES, let's go, let's go. Now, guys, if we do get into this supply zone and we sort of like just pop into it with strength, I might not take it short as soon as we get in it.
Yeah, it's always better to wait for the break.
Yeah, wait for that confirmation.
I'm just watching this pivot on SPY very carefully.
I'm gonna put my orders out there though. So I do have some orders sitting right here. Now a lot of selling pressure stepping in right here on Apple and Microsoft.
Yeah, I see it on SPY too.
Yep.
Bit of a doji party leading up to that push to the pivot. Now we're looking for retracement. So SPY will hit about 435.80. And we're looking for 4,400 on the ES.
Nice. Some strength in Amazon right there. Also, something to consider is Apple rejected an hourly supply zone before. If it does want to come back and double top in that supply, that would be a nice setup too.
Right?
Show you guys what I'm talking about. So like Apple, this was an hourly supply zone right here. We rejected it because we opened here, came up, rejected it. If we come back up on Apple and reject that double top, that would also help us go a little higher on ES to get to those short positions. Very weak buying pressure pushing us higher. Just be careful with that. I'm gonna move my entry point like a little into the zone, just a little bit. I know how much my risk is on this. I know how much my reward is on this. And yeah.
They're gonna flip it here. Watch this.
No, Jeremy, not till we get to this supply zone, man.
I think it's about to cruise. Once it breaks that first wick from 943 on the 1 minute chart.
Yeah, I want a strong push higher because that strong push is what grabs people. So give us a strong push right here.
They're gonna chase it.
There's NASDAQ. Yeah, exactly. Let it push strong so we know how to take care of that push. We know how to not chase.
Exactly.
What are you at, like 44.10, Kevin?
Yeah, like 44.10 right now. But I'm sort of keeping it a bit higher in case we want to get like a crazy pop that goes up like 4 points. So right now I have my sell limit at like 44.1175. But I'm ready. I'm like ready to move it down though. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm ready for it.
Gotcha. And you've got a
Microsoft with the
light
pump.
order, and then you'll add to it later.
Exactly. I'm not much of a light order right now, just because I sort of did the math of how much the stop loss would be and all that. So like 75% of my order, and I'll add like 2 more contracts once it does have that continuation, because that is usually how I like to trade. I'll start off with a smaller position, make sure that the trade does go in my direction, then add to it that way. If the trade does not go in my direction, I'm not stuck holding a big loser. It was just a small loss because I was only in half or smaller. Getting that rejection. Come on. Yes. What's the VIX has just been bouncing around too, guys. But VIX is also bouncing around this key level. So again, that makes me want to take a short at this here, thinking the VIX might try to pop. Staying so patient. Yeah, I'm gonna move my entry point back to exactly where that supply starts.
There's a liquidity grab. Let's see if they break it one way or another.
Apple looking weak at the moment, but again, we still do have about a minute and a half on. Oh, it's 2 minutes on this 5 minute, so could we just push back up? And the longer it takes for us to get higher, right, that means that bulls are not that strong. We're chopping around, we're struggling to get higher. Bears step in and just bring us lower.
Dominate it.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, I'm gonna move around 4409.75 is where I have my entry for shorts.
Stairs up, window down.
Yeah, exactly. Us struggling makes me really want to keep my entry point at like exactly where the supply starts. But also something I've noticed too is that sometimes if we struggle before getting into a zone, we usually end up just popping right through that zone, no problem. So I am keeping a tight stop loss on it. I am keeping an eye on this. Is very choppy price action for this morning. It's just about to be 10 o'clock though. So let's just wait. Do we have any speakers or any news at 10 today?
Let me have a look.
Before the sell order hits and it just skyrockets.
Michigan inflation reports.
Oh, so should I not be in this right now? Guess we'll just have to see.
Right. Wait and see.
Consumer sentiment. Oh, okay. Okay, maybe I'm going to cancel this sell order for a second. Just for a second.
Yeah, wait.
Yeah, not trying to do anything stupid, you know what I'm saying? Not trying to have it like pop like crazy. 'Cause we might see that. Microsoft's flying. Yep. I don't know. Be careful here, guys.
Things can happen stupid fast. There's that reject. Watch them flip it.
I know, that's what I'm thinking, because look, we're coming to this 15-minute demand at the moment. Equities weak. Selling strong on equities. Here we go. Oh, Wiccan. Yeah, let's give it a minute, guys. Look at that. Nice.
Opening range low. See how low can we go.
Good stuff.
Yoink. Let's see.
Bounce around.
Dang, fries are done. Sorry.
Still, that was just the first minute of that 5-minute candle, guys. So again, this thing could just bounce around. It could pick a direction and continue. It could just grab all that liquidity it just did right there.
Yeah, just
staying patient.
That entire 1-minute bar almost.
I'm not putting a limit order out there yet because I'm still considering this candle news oriented. So I'm just waiting.
Go, baby, go. There we go. Just ate the whole candle.
So again, if we get some type of candle with a long lower wick like this, small body up here, might want to take this long then and aim for that 30-minute demand. It will depend on what the price action and market structure is giving us.
I got 3 1/4 on a bounce. But
Check out
I'm gonna sit.
Tesla. Tesla's trying to hold. Microsoft, Apple trying to hold. Buyers are doing their best. But is it enough? Has been for a couple weeks. Let's see. Microsoft trying to push green.
Them are some big wicks.
Yep. Yep, don't touch this, guys. Don't touch this at all.
Great. 43.95 target.
Hourly, yeah, what's the hourly looking like on,
Come on. Reach 43.95.
hourly looking bearish on NASDAQ.
Almost missed it by 1 tick. There it goes. Bam. Done. Ching. I'll take it.
Alright, so let's see, guys. Let's see. Bounce around for us. Do your thing, market. But give us
2.5
a
on that
setup,
last one.
please.
Right? I'm going to sit and wait for a minute.
Right? Sit and wait 30 minutes.
Nah, not that long.
Equity's trying again, push lower.
It's where that 5-second chart can really pay off when it's choppy and nasty like this. Let me see if I can get it. There we go. Moving so fast I can't quite grab the screenshot I want, but a couple quick scalps.
Nice pop. So equities aren't selling as strong as they were at first. Only thing that is Meta. Microsoft sort of trying to hold, Apple trying to hold. If they could start dumping, we should see continuation. If they do stay up like this, then we might see a pop after this candle. Will depend on how we close. We got about 30 seconds left.
1 for 1 to 4,400 possible here.
20 seconds left, guys. I do think we might go higher here. Again, except if equities sell off. Nope.
Dang it.
Nope. Bye-bye. But let's see. 6 seconds.
I missed that trade.
Market likes
Again.
to bounce around. See, I'm not gonna lie. Buyers are looking good right here. But I'm not taking it. I'm not taking it.
5-second 1 for 1 to 4,400 is what I see right now, but it's only made half the move, so here's a support test.
Equity's back weak again. Meta super weak. Yeah, part of me wants to take this short. Another part of me is like, let's just wait.
And another part wants a long.
Yeah.
Right.
I know, I'm really thinking we could go back higher. Maybe make a new high a day on ES and not a new high a day on NASDAQ, and that'll be divergence with the supply zone as well, so we get like 2 confirmations.
Right. Come on. Dang it. I'm running with like a 9-tick trailing stop.
9 ticks. Alright. Oh, ES, right?
And it keeps nailing me. Dang it. That was my entry.
Yeah, I feel like 9.6 is a little too tight for this type of wickage right here. Because that's only about, like, what, 2 points and 2.25 points or something?
Yeah. 2.25. I'm just doing it with the 5-second chart, though, so I'm, like, trying to be in and out in seconds, but when it's this volatile, I will run a trailing stop like that because you can have an explosive move out of nowhere and just completely cream you if you're wrong.
Gotcha. Yeah, I don't touch those. I'll look at the 1 minute for some type of price action structure sometimes, and that's just recently. But 5 second, nah, nah.
I always at least recommend it for practice.
I'll tell you what, VIX
'Cause
is trying to push up higher right now. I do feel like bears want continuation here. So let's see if we wick back up for a second. I sort of really want to let this candle close though, because where most equities are, like Microsoft holding VWAP, Tesla holding area of interest. Like we could wick around over here for a minute or two or 5 or 10 and then bounce back up and then get our good entry. Because again, guys, sometimes we have to be patient for a good trading setup, and those are the setups that really, really work in our favor. Nah, there's that
Boom,
selling
2 more
pressure.
bears.
Right, I've done my 2 scalps, made my profit, I'm walking away.
Hey, good job,
Nice.
Victoria.
Good work. Keep that in your pocket.
Yeah, Apple pretty weak right here. Considering scalping NQ at this point, but I'm just not going to. Entry would have been better on a wick back up. Still just staying patient on this, guys. Sometimes we get trade setups in the first 30 minutes. Sometimes we get them in the first hour. Sometimes we don't get them till the afternoon. You just got to be focused and not chase. And be prepared.
Yes,
See
sir.
that if we chased down there, this big wick would have got us. Definitely
Yeah,
thinking of grabbing a short right here, stop at the high of this candle. But when I look at equities are holding that previous candle's low, except for Meta, which boo Meta. But you know, I don't know. Just stay patient. I'm gonna be back in 1 minute, guys.
I'll consider a short on the break of this candle or break of this pivot, but I'm actually looking for retracement back to about 435.60 on SPY. I use, for those of you who don't know, I use SPY to kind of smooth out price action to trade the ES. And I get to know very intimately where all the liquidity zones are. And basically just trade between liquidity zones and pivots. I mean, we've got more or less a 1 minute double bottom there, right on a key pivot.
I'm back, and so's price action. Oh man. Yeah, I mean, if we get this close, guys, I don't know. I'm gonna stay patient on this, but it's definitely looking like buyers might want to push us back higher. Maybe a long position here. We got 10 seconds. I better map this out quick. Long position if we get above this previous candle's open. Target 30 minute. It's like a 1.5 to 1 though. I'm not a big fan of that. We'll go in that super light, but yeah, just not a fan.
Looking for a bounce off the support level and a quick 1-for-1 to 43.98 if possible.
I think sellers want to continue here.
Yeah. I'll wait for the break to trade it. It's going to be like a 1 or 2 point. Really not a big move.
Definitely considering an ES long position here. But, because then again, if you do get in over here somewhere, think of all the trapped shorts too. Yeah, I'm going to try it out. I'm going to go light. Very light, guys. Very light long position. Super tight stop loss. I don't think we're going to continue higher. Sort of a risky trade right here. Not a fan of it.
Yeah. This is looking more like a bear flag for a 1-for-1 down.
Yeah, bears still want this.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm in super light though. I'll let this candle close.
Got it. I'll wait for that break. Got about 45 seconds.
Morning, guys.
Yo, morning, Ricardo. What's going on, bro?
Nothing. Chop City.
Yeah, right?
Scalp City.
That's facts. Alright, gonna throw a hard stop towards the bottom over there.
434 target on SPY, and 1-for-1 down on ES would take us to 43.85.
Alright, so near my stop right now. Hit my stop. Yeah, CS, I went light, guys. Wasn't a big fan of it. We still haven't broken this previous candle's low, though.
Use a bear flag. Let's snap that previous low. And we'll go way lower.
I'm thinking of getting back in this, because then that would be a tighter stop loss. And equities are sort of trying to hold. And we're holding VWAP right here. Yeah, if we get one more little bit of a push lower. Ah, but VIX has been pushing higher. Yeah, I don't like that VIX has been pushing higher. I'm gonna try one more. Again, a really light position because we're near the bottom of this candle. Stop loss at the lows of that candle. Buyers are trying, sellers are trying harder.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, don't say that.
Inverted,
I'm looking at the 5 minute.
inverted hammer. Just need one last rejection in that 1 minute 8 period, and it'll be game on.
We need buyers to step in. I'm in long right here. 43.91.25. I want this candle to push back higher, trap all these short positions. Stop loss at the previous candle low. Tight stop, light position. Good entry if it does reverse. Apple weakness though, not a fan of that.
Here it comes. Just tested that low on that wick.
I see that. I'm not stopping out yet. I know it hit that previous candle's low. Alright, now I'm out. Oh, there we go. Yeah, now I'm out. Alright, 0 for 2. That's alright. It's because I got to be patient. Wait for a better setup. NASDAQ sort of holding that a little bit. You got 53 seconds left. Apple pretty weak. Microsoft's pretty weak.
I went short at 43.91.50.
Nice, nice.
And those trailers are walking down. Keep going. Don't hit my stop. Excellent. Missed my stop by 1 tick. Thank you.
Let's see. VIX is coming up to a key level right now. I'm not going to take any more trades just yet. Going to stay patient. Got about 13 seconds left.
If it doesn't break lower here, I'll pull profit here.
Nice. Let's
there's
go.
your break. Oh, and
he's looking crazy weak. Might look for a VWAP rejection here to go short.
Liquidity grabbed one of my stops. It's okay. I still got 3 points off that.
Okay.
And there's the other stop. Boom. Dos 3 pointies, please. Por favor. That was the worst Spanglish ever. It's looking at kind of a classic setup on UVXY.
I'm liking the shorts on NASDAQ here, but I'm staying a little patient. You know what? I'll get in a light position towards the top over here. I'm gonna move it up a bit. I don't know. See,
I stepped away, Kevin. You're looking at shorting NASDAQ now?
Yeah, just because bears clearly took strength here. Bless you. Yeah, I have my sell-in order right at the top of this candle right here. It's not looking like it wants to fill it. There we go. One more little push. Nope. It's gonna miss it again. One more little push, maybe.
We still haven't hit the 434 target on SPY yet, so it's got a little ways to fall.
Just keep missing my entry. Come on, one more little push. All right, I'll move it down a
And,
little bit.
Where would you
Slide.
put your stop if you get in the middle there?
Probably near VWAP or the top of this candle, depending on where this candle closes. We still got 3 minutes in this candle. Apple with weakness. I sort of want to jump in the short now. Let's see. Yeah, I'm in a few NASDAQ short right now because of Apple and Microsoft's weakness.
I took another short on the break, 43.88.
Might have been a bit of a chase entry.
Me as well.
And if it snaps to 8 period, I'll right there. Good enough. Got like 1 point out of that, but hey, my trailing stop grabbed it, so I'm good.
Lower lows.
Yeah, we'll hit it again. So that setup I just posted in the chat there, classic descending channel after a push high, usually get at least a 50% retracement. Sometimes you get 100% retracement of that particular setup. So UVXY is kind of good to monitor. It is essentially it is a penny stock. It's an ETF, but it trades like a penny stock, and the price action is real easy to read on that one.
I think I want to get in more short positions here. Yeah, give me a pullback.
That's a 5-second double bottom though. Hang on. I don't like that just yet for short. Got to reject the mean first.
Minute 30 left. Feeling like this candle's going to want to close red. So I want to pull back so I could enter some more short positions up here somewhere. Come on, one more
Alright,
pop.
there's R1.
It's keep like going a tick away. I'm like putting it right here and it's just not filling.
That used to drive me nuts when I was doing limit orders. That's why I just grab market
We're going to
orders
get it
anymore.
right here.
But I'm
No.
trading that 5-second chart, so this is that 5-second chart double bottom. It went right to R1, rejected, came right back to mean. So until this breaks over, I'm going to sit on my hands and wait for the break.
Nice Apple pulling back. We're going to get it right here maybe. I don't know. I'm going to grab a couple more shorts. Does look like market structure wants to bring us back lower. Microsoft's very weak. So now at this point, I'm looking for this key level. Dump.
There.
15 seconds. Just dump. Yeah. Dump, dump, dump.
There is a support pivot right at 434.20 on SPY. Comes from a previous 2-hour candle.
No, I'm not a fan of that candle structure. Sort of.
Yeah.
But that's sort of like the inverse hanging man candle that I look out for reversals. So I'm being careful. But we have two different candle. I don't know. We'll see. Staying patient on this. Microsoft was very weak last candle.
Bulls might grab this and take it to 43.92.
Yeah, bulls are definitely trying here.
And UVXY has exactly done what I expected it to.
Nice, nice. I am still in a short, so I'm staying patient because this might be a bit of a stop hunt.
I went long at 43.89, 43.92 target.
Nice.
Bam, met.
I'm gonna grab another short position there. Tight stop loss. Today's been choppy, guys. It's not been a good day for me. It happens.
Your target is the 15,255 key level.
Yeah. But we might not get that. What's the higher time frames looking like? Still looking good for bears.
Retrace 43.90. Bang. Good enough. Now
Yeah,
we
from
wait.
the entry, looking at like a 2-to-1 on that risk to reward for the short.
$43.86 target.
Nice, let's go. Huge. Huge. Let's keep going, baby. Keep it going, baby.
Oh. 2 more ticks. Come on.
2 more ticks, forget that. I want 22 more points.
Right? I'm just adding them up 2 or 3 at a time, man. That's how I roll.
My problem, though, is now that we're at this area of interest, I really need us to break through it. I want this key level, but I don't want to be greedy.
Yeah.
Waiting for NQ to come up near 4238. Yeah, I know. I wanted 4236 as an area to go short on NQ today, but the wicks and the bounces over here kept me out of it. I wish I shorted up there. That would have been a great entry. Microsoft weak again. Apple weak again.
Yeah, I took a very quick short
Tesla
at
trying to hold.
43.89.50, and my trailing stop got taken out at 43.88.75. So
This thing is bouncing around.
didn't
See, I was
lose.
worried we'd reject this area of interest down here.
Yeah. This just keeps rinsing and repeating. 1-for-1s and 50% retracements over and over and over again. I got hurt on that one because I went short again.
I'm staying patient on this. We got 1:30 left in the 5-minute. These could have been stop hunts because we went over the previous candle's wick, and now we're pushing back lower again. Definitely just staying patient right now. Although VIX is at a key level trying to push higher. So with the VIX being at a key level, NQ being at an area of interest, it's a lot of support going against us right now. I'm still wanting this key level down here, though, as a target.
43.87 met. Let's see if we hit that 43.86 reach.
Come on, Apple. Start dumping. Start dumping, Apple.
Hey, Victoria, are you still there?
Yep.
I was just curious what your plan was as far as how many points or what your target was to walk away with.
Oh, literally, I just made like two scalps today. One was $9, one was 30. I caught the big one, and now I'm walking away. So I've made my. It's not about the amount of profit. It's about my discipline. That's what I need to work on. So I'm in profit. 2 trades, walking away. That's part of my plan.
Good for you, Victoria.
Sweet. 43.84.
Yeah,
Nice.
I know.
Yes, well done, Victoria.
Definitely. That is a great plan. Just to, if you take a few good trades and you're trading this kind of chop and you're fairly new at it, dude, take the money and run.
That's right.
Put it in the bank.
All right, let's go, Bears. That was a great drop. Let's continue now.
I ended up kind of all over the place. I took 1 loss on that, but I more than made up for it.
Yo, Tesla new low a day. Apple pretty weak right now, too. Amazon selling. I like this for the Bears, guys. And just like that, I was like 0-3 for the day. This one trade brought me back to profit and then some. That's all it should take, guys. We should be able to let our winners really run and cut our losses very short.
See, a swing trade on JPM. Let me see. Dang, that's a tough call. I mean, if you're scalping it, you can certainly retrace or trade the retracement for a day trade, but I don't know about a swing trade on that one just yet.
I'm thinking of scaling out of a couple contracts here, and about 6 contracts right now. But I'm just going to stay patient.
I think that JPM pop was a bit of an overshoot.
Let's see if we
150
reject
is
the
what
top
it
of
was.
this area of interest over here. Makes me want to add to my short position. Not going to, though. Just going to stay patient and wait. Oh, what a strong pump. Now that makes me want to add to my short position. As crazy as that sounds. Nah, I'm gonna stay patient though. Just staying patient. Maybe it'll give me a better entry to get back in. Look at that pump. Look at that pump. Right off the area of interest, too.
Got a 1 minute double bottom right here, baby.
I'm thinking of grabbing another short position.
On the 2 hour, I've got a target of 155 on JPM. But it's kind of iffy, and it's just returning to a previous retracement.
Look at these bulls.
That's a tough call for me.
Alright, I'm going to grab a couple more contracts there. Tight stop loss still. I feel like that was a liquidity grab, this pump right here. Do have to be careful. Nice.
I would just answering Ace had a question in the chat there. I'm just looking at JPM for him real quick.
Sure.
If you can get retracement back to the that little bump in the pre-market to like 148.70, you might get a good long, but I would keep the stop pretty tight if you're gonna long swing trade that to 155. That's a tough call. Not my favorite setup. I'd look for something better to set up myself, but
Yo, what a great entry. I got more shorts on this wick up here. Nice. Staying patient on this now. 57 seconds left. Selling pressure on Microsoft. Apple also new low of days, except on this candle it bounced. 43 seconds left. It'd be ideal for us to close below this area of interest, like inside it would be great. But I don't control that. Sometimes I control that.
We don't have that kind of capital.
Sometimes. Only on Mondays.
Just have Jeremy do his whispering magic.
There you go.
Come on, Apple, get that selling pressure. It's like, nope, buying pressure. 5 seconds. See if we get close in here.
This
Nice.
like
I like that. I like that a lot for us bears.
There's your break. Below mean, let that candle close.
Sort of want to
Most of the time I'll
capitalize.
short a rejected double bottom like that right at R1, but not always. Sometimes I'll short it on the break of mean, like I just did.
All right, bears. Let's go, baby. What'd I say, guys? I like that for bears. Let's see if we want to bounce around now. I'm going to look to trim some contracts off at the bottom over here. Probably just like 2. I'm in 8 right now. But bears are looking good. I sort of don't want to trim right now. Bears are looking really good.
Dang it. Did they
Let's
exactly
go.
Trailing stop bums. 9 ticks, and they nailed it. It gave me a 0 sum, like literally bounced right at my entry. I'll take it again.
I like this volatility coming in right here. I'm still gonna look to scale out of a couple contracts down here, just to exit some of my position in case we do want to reverse, which would be crazy. But you never know. Never know.
Yesterday I was talking to Matthew Tuttle about some of the bigger banks and thinking about shorting them, but man, you got to know better than to short the big banks.
Hmm.
Um,
They'll come knocking on your door.
yeah. Well, I couldn't help but notice this thing on Citigroup. Looks like it wants to be a bearish 1-for-1 on a weekly chart, but I mean that's a hell of a long time to try and stay short on that thing. That'll get expensive. Time decay will eat options, and of course, cost to borrow will be destroying you on a short equity position. So, kind of a tough call.
A lot of volatility kicking in here, guys.
But I do see one thing that kind of stands out to me in the economy, that a lot of consumer debt is at risk of default if these interest rates don't get turned around soon.
Nice. It's horrible.
Yeah. So, I mean, would I short Citibank? No, not at this point.
Oh, economy. What are you doing?
Right.
I'm still liking bears here, guys.
Yeah,
I know buyers just stepped in and said, hey, don't forget about us, but I'm holding this. I don't like that we wicked lows on NASDAQ over here and pushed back higher, because we didn't wick lows on ES either.
we came back above the mean on that double bottom too, so I think they might go long for a retrace back to about 435.30 if they break the high on SPY there.
All right, we got Microsoft made this low, pushed back higher. See if it's creating a lower high right here off of supply. Meta's trying to sell off right now. Tesla's off a key level right here. Just staying patient, guys. I'm still short. If the market makes me wait, that just means it's going to pay me better when it drops.
Right. I'm going to get rid of my trailing stop here.
You're like, alright, that's the 10th time.
It's like
No, I'm
nickeled me a
kidding.
couple times, but you know,
You're like,
that
I'm
last
done
one
with
where it
this.
literally wicked exactly to my trailing stop was a little annoying.
That's really annoying. I don't like that pump on ES right there, guys.
I think we're in retrace mode here. 43.96 would be the target on ES. If it breaks this high.
Boo. Boo, buyers, you stink. Oh, yeah, Apple with some buying pressure.
It's just a retracement, dude.
Yeah, I know.
It's choppy.
I'm
It's
just,
bound to do it.
my problem with it is it's coming off of an area of interest.
Right.
If it wasn't coming off of that area, I'd be like, this is fine. But because it is, I do think we might reverse here.
Just briefly.
Nah, I don't know.
I'm so passionate about that 5-second chart, man. It's just days like this are just made for it.
Nice.
For me.
Definitely considering stopping out here. But the sellers did just step in with some strength.
Speaking of measured move setups, that short I had on target finally worked out. Good thing that was a leap position. I did take some profit from it on debit spreads.
Nice.
Leap debit spreads. It took forever.
Yeah, guys, it looks like bulls might want to take it here. I'm being careful with this short position, though.
Yeah.
There we go, shorts. Come on.
But here I would consider a retracement swing trade on target to like back to the analyst target of like 130.
Nice.
You make it a good $20 bill out of that almost.
Come on, drop. Drop, baby, drop. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Drop again. Do that again. Nice. Gonna scale out of a couple contracts. Not yet. It's not yet. I don't know. Got too much faith in these shorts right now.
Yeah.
Think I was married to them. I'm always married to the shorts. All right, I'm gonna
Just
put
gotta be like-
a. I'm gonna exit 2 contract. Oh no, I'm not. Never mind.
Just gotta be like Jack.
Bouncing her. I hate this bounce, man. Does make me think we might continue. Does make me think though we might reverse. So I'm really being careful here. I'm going to put sell 2 limit right here or buy 2 because I'm in a short. But I'm really not liking that buying pressure again. But every time sellers step in, it does feel like they're stepping in with some strength. So I don't want to stop
Right.
out of some of my position finally up here instead of down there. However, if we reverse, I'd rather not be in a short position at all. So why not lock in some extra gains? But I just feel like these bears might want this. 7 seconds left in the 5 minute. 22 left in the 30. Or keep coming down to this area of interest and wicking it again. Come on, bears, just take this. Just take it. Apple weakness. Really like the weakness on Apple right now.
No retracement. 43.88 break. Looking for 43.84 target if this continues.
Staying in these shorts, not stopping out of any yet. This might
Previous
be the drop.
pattern low. Accumulation at 43.86.
Got a minute 14 left. I'm gonna scale out of a couple contracts actually.
Good idea.
I know, but like, is it a good idea? Come on, bears. Come on, bears. Make this easier for me. Stop it. Stop bouncing around.
Well, they just keep shooting the 1-for-1s on the 5 second and 50% retracement over and over and over again.
Fix with
Oh,
the
yeah.
strong pop on the VIX.
So we're getting a 2-for-1 down.
Holding
Here
these
it comes.
shorts.
Finally. Go.
$15 seconds. Apple weak. Really liking that weakness on Apple. Need Microsoft to also drop. There we go, Microsoft.
Yeah.
Could this be the continuation? No. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I think so. I think we might get it here.
Boom. 43.86. Accumulation broken. I'm looking at the previous accumulation at 43.86. And then previous low 43.85 push. Extension would be to 43.84 where my bear target is.
Nice. Yeah, I got 15 to 55 on NQ is my target right now on NQ.
Bam. Nailed my target. So nice. It'll do it twice. And if it holds here, it'll bounce. If it breaks here, we're going to 43.80.
Let's go. I'm going to get out of at least half my position at that key level, guys. Might hold some more contracts, though, if the bears do want to stick it and stick around.
And 43.82 is next accumulation for a 2-for-1 down. We get it out of this setup. Let me see.
Look at that, guys. Buyer steps right up. We made that new low. Buyer steps right in. I don't think they're going to hold us like they did last time, though. I don't know. We have to see. We have to be patient. We can't move the market. We can only trade with it and react to it.
That range from 43.85 to 43.86 was expected accumulation, and it's like it'll come up and test that 43.86 as resistance now after it broke that low. That's exactly what it did there. So we'll probably set up another bear flag here, and if it breaks that, we're going well below 43.80.
Come on, go hit that key level. Go hit that. Go hit my target. Apple, really nice weakness on Apple. why I'm only going to
SPY
exit
would,
half my position.
SPY would hit at 1-4. Let me draw it for you and I'll post it in the chat.
Cool. Big wicks, though. Stop it.
Right?
Microsoft, start selling. Come on, Microsoft. That's what we're waiting on right here. That'll give us the continuation. But Microsoft's trying to stay green. Gross. Come on, Microsoft. Aren't you getting sued for like 26 billion in back taxes or something? Go lower. You guys hear about that? What was it? It was like 26 billion. I gotta look it up.
No.
No? Yeah, let me look it up. Microsoft taxes.
There we go. There's your 1-for-1 on SPY coming right up.
The IRS says Microsoft may owe about 29 billion in back taxes.
Dang. That's a lot of back taxes.
That's what, yeah.
You know, big deal. They just take it out of their slush fund. It'd be no problem.
Yeah, seriously.
That's a lot.
They'll pay it in pennies.
Yo, come on, Bears. Come on,
Don't think there's
Bears.
Pennies in existence to do that.
Yo, I'm about to set and forget this trade and go walk away.
Right?
Do it.
Do it. Alright, bye.
Stick a limit order on it with a trailer and walk away. Although we are looking for retracement here, so I'm going to take my profit off. Bam. Here it comes. Retracement 4387 possible.
Just waiting on this, not Amazon, Microsoft trying to be bullish. Amazon too trying to be bullish. Got Nvidia chopping around though. Part of me wants to add to my short position up here, because I don't think we reverse here. But I'm not going to, already in a full order.
Watch for a quick wick. Highway.
What's full order for you? 10 contracts?
Right now is 8. I had a few rough days, and the past week I haven't really been at my workstation. So I just gotta like get back into the swing of things, and then I'll probably get back to like 10 or 15. I really want us to close back under here.
Talking like MNQ contracts?
Yeah, that's just micros for the time being. If I trade NQ, I'll do like 2 to 4.
I kind of go like if I can do, 8 or more micros, I'll go and do, the mini.
Yeah,
do,
well,
like, one mini.
it depends too, because what I'll do is I'll average into a trade at like a really good point where the stop loss is super tight, and then I'll look to like average into more contracts. So I'll start with like 2 or 4 depending on the entry, and then I'll like average up to like 8 or 10.
And the commissions are low enough on Tradeovate where it's not a big deal, but
Oh yeah.
when you do that on like TOS, and it's like, well, I just go with an ES contract or NQ.
Yeah. Not liking the
That
Bears here.
depends
Bears are having trouble, guys.
Depends on your style as well. So
Absolutely. Like I'm usually like more day trading or scalping, so I'm looking for like on NQ I'm looking for anywhere from 40 to 60, maybe 70 points a trade. So if I'm looking for that with the 10 contracts is basically equal to 1 NQ contract.
right.
But once I do start hitting them more consistently, I'm gonna probably just move up to NQ and stay with NQ. And ES, but I'm saying stay with the minis, not the micros.
Yeah.
It's a comfort thing too, guys. Once you start getting good at something in trading and you're comfortable with it, keep doing that for a while. You don't have to rush into trying to make thousands and thousands and thousands. That time will come, and it will come when you're already consistent and making hundreds and hundreds, right? So you have to start somewhere.
Exactly.
I like VIX is popping. I really like that VIX is popping. Really don't like that Microsoft keeps failing to go lower. Let's go.
Yeah, here comes your break.
There we go.
It's about time. I'm gonna let some contracts runs down here.
Dang, they're holding
If
it
we
right
even
at
want to
that
hit
low.
this key level, we might not even hit my first take profit. Come on, market. I got things to do today. Could we please go hit my take profit? Thank you. God, the market, guys. Am I right?
Right?
All right, 10-point drop right here, NQ. Do it.
Well, we're just at that low of that break,
I see that.
eking into that 1-for-1 down.
Apple keep pushing lower. Microsoft finally with some selling pressure. About time. Same with Amazon. Same with Nvidia. Okay, Bears, you could stop bearing around now. Boing, boing. Market's just like boing, boing, boing. Dump it. Dump it.
Yeah, it's like
Dump
yakko, wacko dot over here. Boingy, boingy. Sorry.
Come on, so close.
That was one of my favorite cartoons as a kid.
So close. I'm like 5 points away from my target. Come on, NQ. Come on, NQ. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Let's get it. One more drop. You're so close.
It's going.
Oh.
See ya.
Oh. Oh my god, 3 points away. It's got it. It's got it. I know it's got it. Come on, NQ. You know you can. I know you can. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Let's go. Alright, out of half my position. Holding half. Really great trade. Again, guys, all it took was one great trade to make back the 2 or 3 losses I took today. And it's keep going. That's why I wanted to leave a few runners. Next target's going to be right there.
4380 has a big block of orders sticking out of the
Boom. Boom.
250 contracts.
Boom. Oh, you know what? No. Next exit's going to be right there. I'll tell you why, because look at these wicks over here. Sort of want to exit this in whole. But I'm going to wait. Oh, Apple's at a demand zone? I don't know, I'm going to wait.
It just tested previous support for resistance, and now we rejected it. All we need to do is break that low, and we will shoot through 4380 like it's not even there.
Come on.
Next big block is sitting at 4376 and then 4375 respectively.
Yeah, I'm going to look to exit this if we get one more drop. Ah, I like that.
Where are you seeing those blocks?
Let's go.
Picking out of the
Wow.
volume profile.
Volume profile? Okay.
A daily volume profile. If you're on Tradeovate.
Yo, guys, look at this.
Boom. Smoked that 4380. They yanked it right off the book in the last tick. That was cool. I love watching them do that.
This is
Like you'll see
amazing.
a block of orders sitting there, they're limit orders, and then they disappear, and then you don't see any volume filling, meaning they just yanked it off the book at the last second and moved it down.
Guys, my next target is this 30-minute demand zone. What an amazing trade. Huge, huge.
Yeah. We're still going. Target's gonna be 4372.
No way this gives it to me right now. No way. Get out of here. Yo, so close. 2 points away on that. 2 points away. Just dump right there. Let's go. Let's go. Great trades today, guys. Oh, man. That was nuts. Still going.
15,217 is yesterday's low.
Nice. Nice. Yo, that was clean. Apple's still selling off. We might go even lower here, guys. That's what kept me in those shorts, guys. The weakness Apple was presenting the whole time. Microsoft was more choppy. Apple was more consistent. We're going to go lower here. That's crazy. What a trade.
4372 is my target. That 4376 order just got yanked off the books just like that right now.
That's crazy. Good stuff. Good stuff. Hope you guys caught that with me. It was a really good trade.
I'm still.
Oh, yeah, I caught the break.
Yeah, nice.
I went short on the break at 43.83.
We're going lower, guys. We're going lower. There's previous day's low, right? So now we look for some type of liquidity grab or pullback because a lot of people had their stops there. But we do have the VIXs popping. We might continue. Wow. That's something, man. That's really something.
Next block order is at 43.70 with 275 contracts.
That's
But
fire.
I think they're going to bounce it right at 43.72.
All right, YouTube, on that note, I'm wrapping it up for you guys. You guys feel free to join our community, bullishbears.com. Hit the join button. Pick a subscription you would want, monthly, yearly, lifetime. Holy drop, guys. That's insane. I wish I was holding some winners, but I'm definitely glad I took that trade and got those shorts. That was clean. All right, YouTube, take care, everybody. Have a great day. And have a great weekend.